has ideas. The idea part is the easy part. So when you sit back and say, look, I thought about something, look, that's the easy part. That's the enjoyable part. That's the sexy bit, right? The idea part. What I want to tell you, and what I hope I can share and not discourage you, is to turn that idea into something successful, into a successful business, successful product, successful service. That is exceptionally difficult. Success requires amazing focus, guys. It also requires money. You can't do it without money. At some point in time, you're gonna need to pay for something. And it's gonna require dedication. So if you're only in it for the money, so this is my warning. If you're only in it for the money, if the only reason you are calling yourself a creative and want to venture into business, if your only reason is I want to make money, stop right there, go and look for a job. Entrepreneurship is exceptionally difficult. It sometimes even requires a bit of luck to get there, right? The number of years, if you look at some of the most successful people or the average millionaire, they'll tell you it took them in excess of 10 years to get to that millionaire point, 14 from being the average, right? And they'll have failed numerous times during that time. They'll have pivoted, that we now call failing pivoting, right? So you do something, it doesn't work, you change and do something else. They do it numerous times. So understand the idea is the easy part. Getting it successful is the exceptionally difficult part. I like what this comic put down, and it's like, I think he's the guy who does Dilbert, the cartoonist, and he says good ideas have no value because the world already has too many of them. All of us have ideas, right? You go to any place, people are sharing ideas. The market rewards execution, not ideas. So the difference between me and you, or success and failure, is not the ideas, but whether I'm executing the idea. The people who are wealthy today, the people who you admire, it's because they had the same idea you had, but they executed. All right? They did what was needed. They understood that an execution comes at a price. So I want to share with you guys a few hard truths about the entrepreneurship game, because I feel as if sometimes, people tell this glorious story of, I sold 10 tomatoes and the next thing, bam, I'm a millionaire. Look, they are the exceptions, but I think for the rest of us, it is a hard journey. And I tell you, you have to be crazy to want to be an entrepreneur. Or to start a business, or to think that your paint work is going to do well, or to think that you can build a comic industry in Zimbabwe. These guys are crazy. These guys, if we entrepreneurs went to a psychologist, I think we would probably all be on medication, because it requires a little bit of crazy, right? A little bit of crazy to think that we can change industries, we can change the way people think, we can tell stories in a different way, introduce people to a better way of doing things. It requires a level of craziness, because the truth is there's stuff that's there already. There are people already in the market, and whenever you come, you are disturbing an establishment. And the only way you disturb an establishment is if you do it exceptionally well.